In this question, we're going to do polynomial long division. And we have 2x squared plus 10x plus 12 divided by x plus 3. So the way we set it up is we put the x plus 3 on the outside, and then inside the house we want to write it in descending order. As 2x squared, we have an x squared term, plus 10x, we have an x term, plus 12, a constant term. Now if any of these terms were missing, and we had to write it in descending order, we would make sure to put in 0 for what placeholder term was missing. In this case, we had all terms from starting with the highest degree to all the way down to the constant term. So we didn't need to put in a 0 as a placeholder. Now ultimately what we are trying to do is when we subtract, we're trying to get the first column to be 0. So in order to get the first column to be 0, usually we need the same value in this term. Because when we take 2x squared minus 2x squared, we get 0. So that would originally cancel each other out. Now in order to get 2x squared here, we have to put in 2x up here. Because when we distribute 2x times all of this, 2x times x is 2x squared. And 2x times 3 is 6x. So we have plus 6x here. So our original goal was to get this column to cancel each other out, which it does, but be careful, the negative is on the outside. This is how we always do long division, even with regular numbers. So we have 10x minus 6x, and that'll be 4x. And then we always carry down the next term, so we have a plus 12. Now again, we're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to find, when we subtract, what value to put in this first place. Well, we always want to have whatever this is written here, because 4x minus 4x would be 0x. But we need to figure out, well, how do we get to 4x down here? Well, in order to do that, I have to add 4. Because when I distribute 4 to all of this, x plus 3, I'll get 4x plus 12. Now I subtract 4x minus 4x, we've already said is 0, and 12 minus 12 is 0. Well, that's our remainder. 0 is the remainder to this equation that we've divided. And what this means, since we have a remainder of 0, is it means when 2x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 3, we would get 2x squared plus 10x plus 12. So what this means is that the factors of 2x squared plus 10x plus 12 are 2x plus 4 times x plus 3. You can always check your work to make sure that you're right by using the distributive property.